Are we alive now? Are we? You can put your earbuds back in, Rochelle. I think we have it under control, and we have everybody with us. Everybody here now. We got more popping on. I think everybody's popping on. Okay. So let's start over. What are we going to talk about tonight? Tonight we're going to talk about how to save money. We want to know, our incomes are the same and the money that's going out is more. So does Young Living really make sense? How do we know that it makes sense to buy our Young Living products? Most of us here buy something every month, is when we're starting to chop our expenditures. Why would we want to keep up with Young Living? So we're going to talk about tonight how Young Living saves you money in non-toxic cleaners, personal care items, air fresheners, or the scents going on in your home. And what Young Living has to offer you is not going to destroy your immune system. So first and foremost, just think about all the money you're saving on your health. When you use clean products from Young Living in all these areas of life, how much are you going to be saving as to your health? So we want to be the healthiest people possible, and we know that toxic chemicals are not good for us. So just keep that in mind as we talk about some of the numbers and some of the different things that we can do with Young Living products to help us save money. We're also going to talk about some food items and supplements. We want to compare these to other companies, other brands to see, is Young Living really worth it? Is it somewhere that we want our families to go for our health? So let's start out talking about the one product that is, like, to me, everyone should have it. Everyone able to should have this product, because if we all clean our houses, if you clean your house, this is something you should have. And that's our favorite Thieves Household Cleaner. So Thieves Household Cleaner, why would we want to use it? This bottle right here is about $25.50. This bottle right here cleans my entire house for months and months and months. So in this bottle, you're going to get 29 of these. When you purchase one for $25.50, it's like you are buying 29 bottles of cleaner. So you can see the price is really, really low. If you went to get something at the dollar store, I just kind of checked that out, something that has synthetic fragrance in it, that has toxic chemicals in it that are no good for our lungs, no good for our health, $1.25. This is going to be less than that. So right here, to me, it's like a no-brainer that this product should be used in your homes. And when I figured it out, this is about 6 cents per ounce. That synthetic thing that you're going to get at the dollar store, wherever, just somewhere, the cheapest cleaner that you can find that does not have clean products in it, it's about 5 cents an ounce. So what do you want? Do you want something that's really not good for your health for 5 cents an ounce, or what's really, really good for your body for 6 cents an ounce? So what does this have in here? It's all clean products and essential oils. So what do? I use this product. I make a little bottle like this, and I use it on my countertops. I use it on my wood. I use it on everything. And I have a little video that I'm going to show you guys here about this product. So let me go ahead and find it for you. And I will show you how do I make it and why do I think it's such an amazing product. All right, here we go with our little video. If you buy this bottle right here, how do you get it to work for you? Let me show this to you. So I'm going to show you how to save money cleaning your house. So I've already put in here 1 capful of Thieves Cleaner. That is about $1.25. And you want a few tablespoons of white vinegar. So what I do is kind of do that. So white vinegar, we've got Thieves Cleaner, we've got white vinegar. And we want about 10 drops of lemon oil. Lemon oil, vitality oil, whatever you have, it's all the same. So let's see. we have an empty bottle. Okay, let's open a new bottle of lemon oil. This whole bottle is like $13. Okay, so 10 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we add water. That is it. You don't necessarily need a glass bottle, but you probably want a spray bottle of some sort. So here's another idea. I'm almost emptied out of my Thieves Cleaner. This bottle just has a little bit more left. It lasts for months and months and months, $23.50, maybe a little bit more now. But this bottle cleans your whole house. So I take this cleaner and I mix it with baking soda to scrub the sinks and tubs and toilets. This does mirrors, wood, every surface, kitchen cabinets, and Javen and I have not had a flu or a cold since we started using this. So we know it cleans really, really well. So for about $1.50, $1.75, you can clean your house. You can't buy toxic products for that to clean your house. So try it out. Let me know what you think. If you need a link to get some, let me know. All right, so any of you want to contribute your thoughts on the Thieves Cleaner? Go ahead, Mary Lee. I think you have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Yeah. I'm glad you did that because I never did put the white vinegar. I use it all the time. I put the lemon, but I've never done the white vinegar.
Yep, I like the white vinegar in there. I think it helps with the mirrors. So that's what I like to use it for.
Even when you do the wood, you have the white vinegar with it?
Never. I have always done it. Yeah, at first I had 2 different bottles thinking the vinegar might not be good on the wood, but I've been doing it for 6 years, 5 years, and my wood looks great.
I know it. Yeah, all your wood looks very nice. Okay, good.
Thank you.
I didn't know about that.
Yep. Lisa, do you want to contribute something?
Yeah, I know you went over this before, but a couple newsletters back, and I clipped it out, I cut it out. It had the recipes for several different variations, but I noticed just for what you did, and then for bathroom, you just add a few drops of the purification. And it did, if you have to disinfect or, just for a little more bathroom cleaner. But it had the recipes for all of them in that newsletter, and I think you went over that before, but it works great, and I love the whole process.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You can use any oil you really want to have that scent in your home. I'm too lazy to make them different. I mean, when I first started, I thought, oh, there's a rule. You have to do it this way or that way, but there's no rules. It's just what you like. And I do think the lemon is a little more for cleaning, but it's not necessary. It does just fine because lemon is in the Thieves blend that is in the cleaner to start with. Pam, did you want to add something? Thank you, Lisa. Oh, you're muted.
Okay, I got it. I have 3 leather jackets. And so I called my daughter as to what I should do. She said, well, the only thing I could think of is bring them to the dry cleaner because mold had come up on the outside. You know how mold, it turns white? Well, all 3 of them. So I called Miss Chris Pine, and she told me to mix the Thieves with a little bit of water. Every bit of it came off.
Plain as can be, huh? I did it myself.
As clean as it could be, and I saved my leather jackets.
And
thanks to Thieves.
Well, thank you. Thanks for contributing that. I forgot all about that. But that had happened to me back in February when I pulled out my leather jacket. We were going up north, and I didn't know what to do with it. And in the past, pre-Young Living, I used to throw them in the washing machine with bleach. I mean, I tried that too. I've tried everything because living in Africa, I would get mold on my things often. But this was so nice. And the problem is when you throw it even in the washing machine on a gentle cycle, you can still have that horrible scent. But I noticed with the Thieves, that bad scent was gone.
Nope. Awesome. Awesome.
Amazing. All right, thank you. Well, I want to show you if you want to use this cleaner for your entire house. I have another little video. I had to make all this stuff today as I was cleaning, but I have another little video, and it's how to make the scrub because we need something to scrub with. So let me see if I can find it for you here. How do we make the scrub? It's so simple, but you know, sometimes when you're starting off, things are kind of nerve-wracking. Like I want to do it right. So let's see how we can make this scrub. All right, here we go. Let me show you guys how difficult it is to make something to clean your tub, shower, sinks, and I use this for my toilet too. How do you do it? Here we go. I need to make some more scrub for my toilets, sinks, tubs, so I thought I'd show you how I do it. So just take a little container, I use this little glass one, take a capful or two of Thieves Household Cleaner. Let me know if you need to get some. I think mine is about 2 finished. And just take that Thieves liquid, make a paste with your baking soda, and go scrub. All right, pretty easy, huh? That is all you need to do. Just make a paste. I usually put in that, it's a little tiny container that I use. I usually put 2 capfuls and then a couple tablespoons of baking soda till it's a consistency you like. That's all you need. That's all you need to know. Super, super simple, cheaper than anything on the market. So if you want to save money with Young Living products, you definitely should have the Thieves Household Cleaner in your home for all your cleaning needs. Yep, definitely. All right, so what else are we going to go on and talk about? Let me turn it over to Rochelle because she has a lot of things for us. Okay, go ahead, Rochelle.
Okay, so first, before I start, I had a question. That little container, you use that like in place of like an Ajax Comet or soft scrub?
Anything I scrub with, that's it.
Got it. Okay.
That's my scrubber.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. So I wanted to share with you what I had. And Chris, I did send you an email and you may not have gotten it, but not too long ago, last week or the week before, let me see if I can get this right. So I got the laundry soap. This has been on my wish list for a minute. And so cashed in some points and I got it. I wanted to show you because as you can see, it's not very big, right? Or you could say, wow, Rochelle, your head is huge, but really it's the same size as the bottle. 64 ounces. And what I did was I bought this container on, back it up just a little bit, Amazon. It came with 3. And what I did was I divvied up equal parts for each container. And I put the laundry soap in it and I filled the rest up with water. And the math goes like this. And it smells nice and fresh, a little citrusy. And the math is, and I did put this on my Instagram. So it's a 32-ounce bottle of laundry soap. And if you've gone to the store, if you're the shopper in your family, it's expensive. A bottle of Tide that could do the same amount of loads. This does 64 loads. It's probably going to run you about $15, the bottle itself, if not more. And that's probably if you get it on sale. And so the Thieves is concentrated already. So that means you can break it up. And if it makes 64 loads, now I've made it so I've stretched it to make 96 ounces, 192 loads. So I took this bottle that cost me, I want to say $14. And now I tripled the amount of loads and ounces that I can use, right? And if I did the math correctly, because I'm not a whiz, 16 cents a load. That does not include electricity and the water that you use. 16 cents. I don't have what's added, the fragrances, the phthalates and the sulfates, those endocrine disruptors. I don't have any of that. But I've got something that's going to clean. It's going to be healthy for me physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it's going to clean my clothes. It's not even going to break my clothes down. So one thing that I read, another post that I found on social media about when you're using certain types of laundry detergents and fabric softeners. They break the fabric down. And so, or it coats it. And that all of that gets onto your skin. That's where some of the skin disorders come. And so what you want to do is make sure that you know what's in your product. I can trust Young Living products because I know what's in them. I know, more importantly, what's not in them. And I can trust that it's going to clean my clothes the way that I need them and not break the fabrics down. I mean, money is running thin for everyone. So we want to stretch as much as we possibly can. So I've been using this. My family and friends are sick of hearing me say, I made laundry soap. I made laundry soap. And the funny thing is, I'm single. I don't have children. But I'm eager and excited to save money like everybody else. I made my laundry soap. I put a few pumps in. And I think we discussed this. And Chris, I wanted to ask you, because I told the ladies when we discussed this, when I made it, I wasn't sure if I filled up the cup like you normally would, or how would that work? So I just put in like, I don't know, I probably did more than I should have, 10 squirts. That's kind of what I did. And maybe that's too much, but that's what I did.
Well, that sounds like a lot.
Okay.
What works for you is great.
Okay. So I will think about that. But what I did is, so I gave one to my mom, and then I have the other two. So, and then along with that is I bought the dryer balls. I purchased my own wool dryer balls, but I've been using, I found a couple of different scents that I wanted to play with. And what I decided to do was, I got a bottle here. I used one of the new simplified, it's the new essential oil by Young Living. I added those to the dryer balls just because I wanted to try something different. So I added about 2 or 3 drops each dryer ball. Again, Chris, that might be too much. And then I threw them in a plastic bag so that the scent would fuse up and it wouldn't come out. I've been using both all week. This is ridiculous, but I'm not kidding. I'm excited to do laundry. You know, I'm excited to save money, but I want something that works and that I can trust, that's not going to make me sick. And what had been happening is I've been having some severe respiratory issues. And so I did a little bit of reading. That's what I thought was interesting. And doing a little bit of research, you know, I can have these oils and they're going to help me and give me support and relief. But sometimes it's going to take longer, or it's going to cause you more severe issues if you're still using other products that work against everything. So it said that it can be particularly hazardous when you're dealing with preservatives or synthetic fragrances, because those types of things are in all modern personal care products. They're also in things like you don't think about, what you make, let's say your bath rugs or rugs that you have laying around your house, right? Well, the coating on the back, that plastic and that rubber, that has chemicals in it. Those chemicals emit a fragrance or an aroma. Those affect your entire endocrine system. The same thing with shower liners. If you notice that, oh, I'm so excited, I got a new shower liner. You unwrap that thing and you smell smells that, you know, it's like, oh my goodness. Well, it'll dissipate. So here's else what I learned about the whole idea of it dissipating. When you're outside, absolutely. Where does it go? It goes out into the atmosphere, killing our atmosphere. But when you're inside your house, it's trapped. It's not going anywhere except you're going to breathe it in. So remember, anything that you breathe in, anything that you take into your body, it filters through your lungs and your kidneys. Again, you're breaking those things down. Those organs have to be healthy. They have to be able to help you build up your immune system. There's no greater time in the world that right now we need a stronger immune system. So we cannot afford to have anything that comes into our life that's going to break it down. So keep that in mind. All right. Okay. So
Let me go on I'm going to back up for a second. Sorry,
okay.
but I just wanted to share with you Also, I did the math a little bit because I was telling you about the Thieves Household Cleaner and how inexpensive it is. But what if you got into some of those other so-called green cleaners? Well, I did a little math comparison because we figured out this is what, 6 cents per ounce, something like that. Well, those other cleaners, when you actually go through the ingredients in them, they're maybe not so clean as they claim to be. That is what we have found. But they're 67 cents an ounce compared to 6 cents an ounce. And then I looked, if you did a bulk purchase of some of those so-called green cleaners, then it was down to 20 cents an ounce. That's really, really cheap if you buy a ton of it. But all you got to do is get this little bottle right here, and it's 6 cents an ounce. So right there, it's like no comparison. What you're getting with the essential oils and the natural cleaner compared to something so-called green, it's like 10 times as much money. All right, so if you want to save money, Thieves Household Cleaner would be your #1 product. Another thing I want to mention too, with your laundry soap that you're talking about, Rochelle, and the Thieves Household Cleaner, most of you here buy monthly. If you buy monthly, you're getting 10, 20, 25% of what you purchase back. So take those numbers and drop them significantly. Imagine most of us, well, I get 25% back, but maybe a lot of you might be to 25% back, but at 20% back, if you spend $25 for the bottle of cleaner, you're getting $5 back from Young Living to purchase whatever you want. And if you have a big purchase and you get some of the free products, then even those products might cover the cost of your cleaner. Lisa, did you want to add something? Feel free.
I'm just getting 25% back starting July.
Woohoo! You made it. Yep. No, it's if you just keep going, it's just such a beautiful thing. Imagine you're getting $5 back on $25. So this is only costing you $20 instead of $25. It's just an amazing thing. Target doesn't do it. Walmart doesn't do it. Supplement stores don't do it. And we're going to talk about some of those things. But for now, let me go ahead and share with you what Erica has to contribute. Erica is into personal items. So what about your shampoo, your facial cleanser? Let's let her share these things. Let me find her information that she has for us. And this is what she wanted to tell us about tonight. Let's see what Erica has to say. Let's start her at the beginning. Okay. Everybody can see it, right? We can see the, okay, good. Here we go.
Hey, so I want to share with you guys some of my DIY budget-friendly things that I like to make for myself. Okay, we're going to just jump right into this. Will last you maybe like 8 months. In fact, every time I go to make it, I forget how to make it because it's been so long. Okay, so what you need, you're going to get one of those foaming pump dispensers. Here is a great budget-friendly idea. Every now and then, Young Living will send us like the soaps that come with the pumps. Just save them. Don't throw them out, repurpose them. So now you have a free container, okay? What you're going to do is add 1/4 of a cup of liquid Castile soap. I like Dr. Bronner, and I do the unscented, okay? Now that's $1. Cool. Now we're going to do 2 teaspoons of jojoba oil, which comes to about 42 cents. And then the face wash, I'll do anything like maybe 10 drops of frankincense, or I'll do 10 drops of lavender. It really depends on your skin and how you want to do this. Alimi is actually considered the poor man's frankincense. So remember, each drop of essential oils are pennies per drop. So 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents. So the drops are up to you and the oil is up to you. So but the Castile soap, 1/4 of a cup, and the 2 teaspoons of jojoba oil, that is $1.42. The rest is water, and you put it in your pump. Give it a shake. I do it morning and night. It works perfect for my skin. So that is $1.42 for all natural face wash. Okay. Next is toner. So what you're going to do is you're going to save a 4-ounce glass bottle. So Young Living has like hydrosol. We have the sandalwood hydrosol. Sometimes we get that for free, or we can save our points and use them. Repurpose that glass bottle, okay? You're going to do 1/4 of a cup of water and 1/8 of a cup of witch hazel. Now, the witch hazel is 29 cents. How great is that? So then to that, you can either add lavender or frankincense, valor, whatever you want, okay? So maybe a good idea is to do 10 drops of lavender. Maybe that costs 35 cents. So altogether, this is under $1 to make toner. I spritz my skin morning and night. Again, it's 1/4 of a cup of water, and it's 1/8 of a cup of witch hazel. Again, the witch hazel is only 29 cents. What a great budget-friendly DIY, okay? Next, we're going to talk about, I love this. This is my nighttime moisturizer. You can use it during the day. It's just very heavy. It might be kind of greasy. So it's up to you. I've used it in a pinch when I ran out, and it was fine. So we're going to do 3 ounces of shea butter. Or you could use mango butter. They're both the same price. So that would be $2.79. What you're going to do is you're going to put the shea butter in a double boiler, and you're going to melt it down to its liquid. Add it to a little, maybe save a jelly jar. So don't go buy nothing. Save a jelly jar. And I would leave it maybe about 5 minutes. And then you're going to add another carrier oil that's more sensitive to heat. You're going to add anywhere from 1 to 2 tablespoons of rose hip seed oil. Now, that is a luxurious oil for your skin. It's great for wrinkles. It's great for so many things. Do your research. It's awesome. So if you just do 1 tablespoon, I know it's a little more pricey. It's $4.50. But hey, no big deal. You're getting about 4 ounces of nourishing moisturizer, completely natural, awesome for your skin. $7.29. You're not going to find products any cheaper than this. If you do, they're junk. And to that, you could do 15 drops of Elemi. Remember, Elemi is very inexpensive, but it's very similar to frankincense. So I would do maybe 15 drops of Elemi, or you can do 15 drops of valor. There's so many great oils that you can use. And again, remember, they're pennies per drop. So you pick up the oil, you pick up the drops, and that's going to add to the cost. So how great is that? Moisturizer for $7.29. And again, I only use it at night. So this really lasts me for months and months and months and months and months, okay? Great value. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. I know I talk fast, sorry. If you're interested in any of these recipes, if you're talking too fast, if you follow me on the Peppermint Girl on Instagram, I have these recipes saved to my highlights. So just go to my highlights, and you have all the recipes there, and they're all very cost-effective recipes. Last is shampoo. I use this every week. I don't wash my hair every day. It's not a good idea to do that. Even with natural shampoos, it'll strip your hair. I do once, maybe twice a week. It depends. I'll use it. So this, again, will last you forever. Okay, it's 1/2 cup of liquid Castile soap. Again, I use the unscented Dr. Bronner. That is $2. Then I add 4 teaspoons of almond oil, 75 cents. Now, if you want to replace it and do jojoba, because jojoba is a little bit cheaper than almond, you can do that. Totally fine. 4 teaspoons. Almond oil is 75 cents for the 4 teaspoons. You're going to do 2 ounces of water, 3 tablespoons of vegetable glycerin, which is only 50 cents. That's all it's going to cost you for 3 tablespoons. And then you can do about 15 drops of peppermint oil. Again, a very inexpensive oil. You can get a bigger bottle for about $23. So again, pennies per drop. And that is a really great invigorating scent in the morning. That wakes me up. If you don't want to do peppermint, you can do lavender. So again, now this is going to cost you $3.25. Again, what a great, inexpensive, what a bargain. And again, everything is completely natural. You know what's in the product. It's something that's going to harm you, your body, anything. And I want to mention, people often ask, well, where do you get the supplies? Amazon. Go to Amazon. Or if you find something that's small and local, great, get it there. It's going to cost more if it's from a local, small place. I wanted to, a little tip, the Castile soap, Dr. Bronner. The cheapest, no kidding, is Whole Foods. Every now and then it goes on sale, and it's the cheapest you'll ever find. So maybe I don't know, $13, and it's a big one. It's only about $15, and I've seen that everywhere at Target. I've seen it at Walmart. It's going to cost a little bit more on Amazon, so to shop around. So hopefully these tips are helpful. We know the economy, right, what it is. So hopefully you guys, I don't know, enjoy the recipe and enjoy the rest of this class.
So if any of you did not get that information and you would like it, she actually has it on YouTube. And if you ask me, I can send the link to you. So she always has some really great ideas. Erica does. So go ahead, Mary Lee, you have a question? I'm not sure if I can answer it if it's about her information.
The Castile soap, she said you can buy it at Walmart.
I've bought it at Walmart sometimes. You want to just make sure that Dr. Bronner is a quality one. That's the name of the company, Dr. Bronner. And you want to get the baby one. It's like a baby blue label because the baby one does not have fragrance in it. Some of their Castile soaps have fragrance in it. So she was saying it's cheaper at Whole Foods, but you can just look around. You can also get it from Amazon. Lisa,
Okay.
go ahead. Thanks.
And I wanted to mention Young Living also has a unscented shower base. It's just a base. And I mean, I haven't priced it out. Obviously, it's a smaller bottle, but I have used it where I just take it. I do put a little more water in it, and then I put the scents oils that I want in there for my own personal shower. You with the peppermint, like she said. I mean, it's just an option that if you want to stay within the company to get something.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've done that as well. And you get 8 ounces, but it's really dense. And if you wanted to stretch it, make it into 3 and then throw in, because it gives you the recipe on the bottle, you know, how to make it. But yeah, like Lisa said, you can stretch it because it is incredibly dense.
So are you going to talk about hand soap, Rochelle? Do you want to go
I
ahead
do. I haven't had soap.
and do that now?
So, okay, cool. So I shared this with the class probably a couple weeks ago. And I'm holding this because I bought this on Amazon. And it looks like this. It's got this little spade little here. As you can see, my recipe, it's quite crude. But it's a foam dispenser. So when you pump it down, it comes up like a flower. And so the recipe is 15 drops of oil, 3 tablespoons of a Dr. Bronner soap, and then you fill the rest up with water. You can, I've seen other recipes, oh, you can do a splash of witch hazel or a pinch of salt. I didn't do that, but it's quite luxurious and it's wonderful. Again, something else that I made, I use on the regular, and I saw this on a little video advertisement, and I follow these videos that come out of Korea, and it's all about, you need this to make your life easier, and you know, it's these little household gadgets, and that's what this was. I thought it was cute. We have kids come over, and it's just something fun to do. But it was a foam dispenser, and I made the soap, and of course it would last a really long time. So, but the Dr. Bronner, like Chris said, you want to get the unscented for the babies. I made the mistake. I accidentally got lavender. So don't do that because you smell the lavender. And I didn't want lavender. I wanted to make my own. So I made the hand soap. And then I have, I made poopery.
Before you leave the hand soap, let me add something here. If you want to save more money, this is what I do. I get the Young Living soap, and you keep the bottles, just like Erica was saying. They have the foaming dispensers, unless you want the cute flower, like Rochelle. But you just keep them, and at the very bottom, you can make 4 to 1 with any soap that Young Living has. You can dilute it about 4 to 1. So if you get a Thieves Hand soap, if you get the lemon scent, the luscious lemon hand, that's what I'm into now. Luscious lemon soap. You just fill the pump dispenser, and I use this in the shower too, even though it's a hand soap, I shower with it. You fill the bottom of that dispenser about that much, fill the rest with water and shake it up. So, I mean, that is super cheap for a really good Young Living quality soap with the essential oils all done up simple. Okay, go ahead.
No, so I made, it's a poopery toilet spray. And this one, this is a 100 milliliter spray bottle. Got this on Amazon. And what I decided to put in it was lemongrass and bergamot. So I have two citrus, you know, the lemongrass is a little softer. And then you just shake it well. And I had to kind of make up a recipe, and I blended some together. So I probably put about 30 to 40, about 30 drops of each. And because you're using so many drops, you just want to be very mindful about which ones you use. And I had a couple of bottles of lemongrass and bergamot each. Wasn't really using them, they were new. So I gave them a little shake in the bottle. It is one of my favorites. It's sweet, but it's fruity at the same time. It has that citrus base. And I love this because
All right, I think we lost Rochelle. She probably didn't plug her thing in. So let me go ahead and show something else to you all right now until she comes back and finishes that thought. This is just a go-to item in case you're a thieves lover. If you want to get the thieves cleaner the very cheapest way possible, let me show you how you can do it. This is like hidden in the Young Living line, but for your monthly order, this is something to think about. It's $133. It's for you do it with a monthly order only, but you get 2 of the cleaners, you get 2 of the soaps I was telling you about that makes about 8. You get toothpaste, the Thieves essential oil, you get the alcohol spray, you get the mouthwash, and you get the hand cleaner. So all of that together. And this is the way I always purchase my Thieves cleaner. And I use all the other products, of course, too, but that lasts me at least a year. That's just an idea. And let me see if Miss Rochelle, I don't see her back yet. All right. So let me go ahead and go on. Anybody want to contribute anything about what she said maybe before I go on, or any other ideas you guys wanted to contribute? Because I'm going to tell you about supplements, but go ahead, Pam.
I just want to know, does she fill it with water when she does the spray?
Okay.
Fills the rest with water?
I would assume so.
You would assume.
If you want to get the oils to mix in, just like a dash of vodka or a dash, here she comes.
Okay.
Wait, she can answer the question for you.
Okay.
Because you want to get, if you're using a lot of water, you want to make sure that you disperse the oils throughout the water. But let's see if she can tell us. Rochelle, we got a question for you.
Okay, I apologize. There's a power source. Sorry about that.
Pam wanted to know if you, go ahead, Pam.
When you do the 30 of lemongrass, the 30 of bergamot, do you fill the rest with water?
Yes, yes, you do.
For the spray?
Yes.
Okay.
And so, of course, you know, you can use, what I use it for is you can put it in the toilet. That's kind of the whole idea with poopery. You spray it in the toilet before you actually use it. But I also use it like a room spray, put a couple of spritz in the air. It's one of my favorite things. I have family, and they like to buy Glade, you know, the Glade in the can. Oh, I like the linen. That's what I hear all the time. But it causes your hormone system, it throws things out of whack, your endocrine system. And sometimes people feel like, well, that's just something, you know, it's hokey. You believe that, right? But it's not. You know, when you're dealing with issues, like if you might find that you're having issues with your skin, with your mood, respiratory, those are all indicators that your endocrine system is upside down, and you might want to look at what's in the air. So I'm always going to go for it.
All right. So let me go ahead and tell you guys, there's 2 more things that I wanted to share with you. Let's see if I can get them in here pretty quick. Supplements. I love Young Living supplements. So, are they really cost effective? Well, what you have to know about Young Living supplements, if you're taking any supplements, you might want to think about replacing what you're taking with a Young Living supplement, because you absorb 3 times as much of the Young Living supplement for the fact that there are essential oils mixed in with the Young Living supplements. So those supplements take a ride through the cell wall with the essential oil, and it absorbs. It's more bioavailable. So everything I'm going to tell you about Young Living supplements, you could take 3 other supplements compared to 1. So I didn't figure out the prices that way, because sometimes we just want to get a lot of this supplement into our system. So you want to go ahead and take the recommended amount. I don't. I usually never take the recommended amount, what it says on here, because I know I'm going to absorb so much of it I don't need, and that would make my money go 3 times as far. But for instance, let me tell you, I was going to start telling you about calcium. So Young Living has a supplement and a capsule called Super Cal. So what I did is I went on to some other websites, kind of compared a food source supplement, like Young Living's. And what's interesting about calcium, though, it's from the marine source. It's not actually from food. So they get this from algae. I think it's a red algae that Young Living gets their calcium from, because your body understands it. It's natural, it's not chemicals, and you're going to absorb. So what was really interesting, the prices were very similar. If you were going to take what the other companies said, this good quality company compared to Young Living's, theirs cost on sale $23.19. Young Living's is $29.75. This would be for a month's supply if you're going to take it as they say to take it. What's interesting is on that other company, you have to take 6 a day. So that was, I was reading the reviews, and some people are saying it's just too many capsules. They don't want to take that many capsules per day. Young Living's, I think it's 2 a day is what they recommend. I take 1 a day when I take them. Yeah. And here's something else, that the milligrams, I figured out the milligrams. You got to go to MCGs and MGs, but if my conversions are right, if you took their 6 capsules a day, you get 6 milligrams. Young Living's, you get 210 milligrams. So right there, you might, I think that was on the powder one. I was comparing the Mega Cal with it. So when you get into the powder one, it's even that much cheaper, because this goes for a month and a half. I mean, this has magnesium and calcium and a bunch of other great things in there, so you absorb all of this stuff. But there's really not a comparison when you're thinking you're going to get 86% of this because it's supplemented with essential oils, compared to 30-some% of another company. But that was just kind of shocking to me. 6 milligrams compared to 210 milligrams. Go ahead, Mary Lee, do you have a question?
I take Mega-Cal every single night, because if I don't, I get leg cramps. It helps me not to have leg cramps.
Nice. So it helps your muscles, huh? Really, really good. Yeah. All right, let's talk a minute about Super B. Super B is like the all-around bee. All the bees are in here with Super B. The other company I checked out was about $19. Young Living's is $22.75. So this is from food. This comes from lemon peel. The other company, the chemicals they put in there, who knows? But maybe, I mean, it was a quality company, so maybe there was some food source. But this is also another thing about Young Living's B, it's chelated, which means it's more bioavailable to absorb it. Erica was telling me before, she was like, what's chelated? Well, chelated is a process they put it through to make you absorb it better. The other companies was not a chelated B. So if you want to absorb it, if you don't want to just take supplements and they don't really work for you, go somewhere else. But if you want a supplement that's really going to help you, think about the Young Living supplements. Last but not least, I want to share with you guys my little research about saving money. We're all into saving money. What about lemon vitality oil? So in these tiny little bottles, you all probably know there's about 90 drops. In the morning when I get up, I used to take a lemon and I'd squeeze it in my water, and I drank my lemon water every single day. So if you went to buy 90 lemons, it would cost you $58.50. If you get this little bottle of Young Living, I actually didn't look up the price, but is it about $9, $7, something like that? Nothing near $58, because I know the big bottle is $13. So this should be about $7 or $8. So $8 compared to $58. The same works if you're cooking and you want to put it on fish. The only difference being is this will help your system. That the lemon vitality oil, you can use it in cooking. And if you post heating your food, add the lemon oil to it. Like you want to bake some fish, add some lemon after it comes out of the oven, you're going to get benefits for your body. So that was the information I wanted to share with you all. We talked about a lot of things tonight. We want you guys to save money. That's really our goal. Did you have something else you wanted to share, Rochelle, or should I wind it up here?
No, you can wind it up. I finished everything.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure. So think about it. We're talking about getting all of these products into your system that have no toxic chemicals. They're all good for you. If you buy it on a monthly basis, you're getting 25% back after a few months. And you're saving money if you have an order, put it together with your friends or neighbors, get free stuff that you could even, it makes the cost come down that much more. And think about what's in your home. This thing everybody should have. And if you are taking supplements, you guys want to think about switching it out for a supplement that has the essential oils. And I thought Young Living supplements were maybe double what you would get somewhere else. Well, if you're getting a pure food item, no, it's not. It's about the same price. So we're going to say goodbye to people on Facebook and take everybody else's questions here. So thanks for coming. Bye.